Another beautiful day in the market today. Let's go over the intraday analysis and what clues the market has left us for tomorrow. And I'll go over this trade, and if you know this, you wouldn't miss it. And I'll talk more about this later. At 8:47, we identified the orange and green buying algorithm, so there's no reason to short until we start breaking out of the orange algorithm. And as you can see here, once we broke out of that orange algorithm, the right shoulder was a liquidity grab. I protected at low of day and also at that bottom of the black possible tapering algorithm. As you see here, we built a lot of liquidity, identified the orange algorithm. So once we start breaking it, you could have scaled in right here, but I protected. And this black tapering algorithm was key. So at 9:09, if you missed that first trade, no problem. Identified the new yellow algo, so I said only short on the break of the yellow. I said the deeper we go in the yellow, the better for the breakout to grab that liquidity we built. You can see here that right shoulder was the liquidity grab to break out, but since it was kind of weak structure to break out of the yellow algorithm, you have to protect early. As you see, we built a lot of this liquidity. Same orange buying algorithms repeat itself. Once we broke that orange algorithm, as well as with this yellow buying algorithm, I scaled in, but you have to protect really aggressive. So at this point of the day, we identified the orange and green buying algorithms that kept repeating themselves, as well as with the intraday yellow tapering buying algorithm, and the red selling algorithm and the tapering black selling algorithm. There's no reason to go long till we start breaking that black algorithm with the microstructure. As you can see here at 10:41, I said if you want to go long, wait for the break of black with the microstructure. Once we created the microstructure and broke black, I scaled in, but you have to protect aggressive, especially today, because there was a lot of chop. Around 11:25, I said there's no reason to go short unless we break the yellow. I said I'm done trading unless we get that microstructure to break yellow. I said I don't like going long here due to the risk reward, and I'll get more into this on the 30-minute. And as you can see, I was waiting for that microstructure to break the yellow algorithm. We built lots of liquidity in this yellow algorithm. So in times where we have a lot of chop throughout the day, it's just building for a big move. So if you're patient enough, the more chop, the better. So there's no reason to be trading this until the market presents itself, which when it presents itself, made that microstructure to break us out, could have scaled in by the red level. And once we seen that big sell-off, I said there's no reason to go long till we get that microstructure to break out of that black selling algorithm. We built a lot of liquidity in that yellow algorithm, so we could easily go grab that. As you see, the same exact orange buying algorithm repeated itself. We created a microstructure here and another microstructure to break us out of the black algorithm. Once we broke the black algorithm, you could have scaled in here, but you had to protect aggressive, especially at the end of the day. As you see here, we built lots of liquidity here, and this break of black was the liquidity grab. And this was no surprise because at 7:50 a.m., I charted this. If we build that liquidity for the left shoulder and create an inverse head by that 603.41 red level to break us out of that light blue selling algorithm to grab that liquidity. And as you can see here, that's exactly what happened. We built lots of liquidity, made that inverse head by the 5-day moving average in the red level. And that right shoulder was the liquidity grab to grab that liquidity we built. In order to see buying continuation, the pink algorithm will be key, as you see here. If this wants to trigger us out, we may need to build a little more liquidity to break us out. Also built liquidity here. So if this wants to grab it, easily can. But you have to be aware of this white algorithm as long as with this yellow tapering algorithm. We could start rejecting here if we lack liquidity. But this may be a move for next week if this does happen. There's really no reason to short until we start confirming the tapering algorithm and start breaking the tapering algorithms as well as losing the EMAs.